Heyo! Welcome back, everybody. This is Chiquino with another StarCraft 2 commentary. We're going to be on Whirlwind LE, and once again, this is from DreamHack Stockholm Open 2013 group play. Let's go ahead and have a look at our players. By the looks on the minimap, you can already see it's the ZvZs. So let's see who the two Zers are going to be. Bottom left side of the map. From EG, it's going to be JaeDong. And his opponents on the other side of the map. He's something that I like to put in my chocolate chips. I like my chocolate chips to have a high percentage of cocoa in them, but this guy's name is CoCa. Close enough, right? And we're gonna have CoCa, the blue Zerg player, on the bottom right side of the map. But I don't know what it is, but I've been favoring, like the older I get, I've been favoring darker chocolate. I don't know what it is. Like when I was younger, I really couldn't stand it, but I don't know, as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm like, you know what, I like the darker chocolate, and prefer my chocolate chip cookies to have a little, like 60% at least percentage of cocoa in them. Tastes pretty good. Good stuff there, guys. Highly recommended. So, ZvZ. ZvZ. Speaking of Z's, Zergs at least, we had the amazing GSL finals that was just kind of bonkers, I guess you could call it. There's such a weird... Such a weird finals. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched it yet, but definitely worth checking out. Shouldn't take you too long. But both players scouting each other out here, so CoCa at least knows where his opponent's at. JaeDong does get the better scout. His first Overlord went to the bottom, whereas CoCa's went to the top. And this Overlord is quickly making a U-turn. He got orders. Wait a second. You're going the wrong way, buddy. You need to go way down there to the bottom left. So JaeDong will be aware first. He knows that his opponent is going for hatch first. He knows he's going for hatch first, but CoCa isn't aware of that yet. So at this point, you got to be wondering, if you're CoCa, do you think, he knows I'm being greedy. Is there going to be a rush? But more than likely not. This is Whirlwind, one of the, I think, the biggest map now in the rotation. So CoCa should feel pretty safe anyway. And he's taking an Overlord along a very direct path to his opponent's base, so he'll be aware of that very soon. And I mean, you can look at look at that. This is like almost identical here. Look at the Overlord. No drone. What? No drone? What's the matter? CoCa's not making a drone. Oh man, we were synced up there. It was beautiful. Not gonna happen. He's decided he's gonna go for the queen and the speed first, and two queens and then another drone. So a couple more drones coming out of JaeDong here. He wants to get a couple more drones, and CoCa feeling, you know what? Make the Zerglings. Well, which is kind of a safe play, you know, considering he was the one who is kind of in the dark, and his opponent JaeDong, which is one that is not in the dark, is well aware of what's going on. He's droning up right now, so JaeDong getting a little bit of an advantage here in the early game. You see the extra drones coming out for him as opposed to the Zerglings, because he knows he doesn't need to make Zerglings because his opponent went for hatch first. So those are just the little tiny things that can really give you just a slight advantage. You know, the worker count. Only one head of one by now, but it was a little bit earlier. Bailing nest for both players coming out. Speed going to be done here in just a little bit. And, you know, one thing I do enjoy watching in ZvZ, one of my favorite things about ZvZ is I love watching Zergling Baneling, just like wars that go on forever and ever and ever. And one of the greatest maps for this was in Wings of Liberty. Oh, shit, what was that map? It was so terrible. It didn't have a ramp. And you just had to, if you're Protoss versus Protoss, you had to like 4-gate on it every game, and if you're a Zerg, you just had to Zergling Bane all in game. I can't remember what it's called. I just like erased it from my memory, but it had this exact same tile set. And there were just so many games. It was one base Zerg versus one base Zerg, and just a massive amount of Zergling Baneling action going on, and it was so entertaining. This game, CoCa got the Zerglings out, got the speed out. JaeDong getting the Zerglings just a little bit later, so we'll have Zerglings and Banelings on each side. This Fort Overlord's going to have to retreat there. Two queens are on his tail. Her tail, its tail. Not sure what an Overlord is. By the, you know, with the deep voice it has, the roar. I assume it's a dude, but you never want to be too sure about those type of things. But one thing we're sure of is JaeDong wants to be aggressive. The Banelings might get a connect over here. JaeDong is definitely grouping up the Zerglings. The Zergling over here coming in. The Zerglings coming in from both sides. Wow, great connector from JaeDong. And now CoCa's finally showed up to the party with his Banelings. There's nope. Actually, all the Zerglings are dead, and CoCa managed to avert a minor disaster. Check the worker count after that. 35 versus 23, so JaeDong with a massive worker lead right now. Let's check how many workers he killed with that. 7 workers. Okay, not bad, not bad. But the counterattack is underway. And looks like CoCa is looking for some revenge. He's going double gas, so definitely not an all-in here. He's going to just do a little bit of damage, try to recoup some of his losses that he took versus JaeDong's previous attack. The spine crawler for JaeDong is just a little bit too late. The Bailings are... Oh, that was a bad Bailing. Only got 1 Zergling there. The rest of the Zerglings for CoCa. Oh! Jeez, it's so much stuff to kill, and I think out of that... It looks like CoCa managed to come out ahead there. He just had more stuff left over at the end of it. The 2 Bailings hiding over in the right, but that 1 Bailing should be able to take it out if he goes over there for it. But no, he's just going to have the Zerglings do it. No reason to waste a Bailing on that. It's going to take a while for those guys to morph in anyway. And look at that, dropping down the tech right in front of him. JaeDong doesn't even care. He will gladly show CoCa what's going down. CoCa over here, starting his tech a lot sooner. Look at that tech. It's almost done. He's going to be on 4 gas here. JaeDong with 4 Zerglings should be able to get all the way into the main very easily and scout this out if he feels like it. 4 gas up here. Not yet 4 gas for JaeDong, unfortunately. So the tech advantage does go to CoCa. But the worker lead still goes for JaeDong. And Zerglings will get in here. And they will see the lair is done. They will see the spire. And he's got to be wondering, uh-oh, he's going to have Muta a lot quicker than I will. And in ZvZ right now, Muta versus Muta is kind of the build to go with, it seems. There is even a most recent patch in StarCraft that tried to change that a little bit by buffing the Spore Crawlers. So the Spore Crawlers did bonus, or more damage rather, versus Spore Crawler, or sorry, versus Biological. Because in ZvZ, just Muta versus Muta has become so rampant. So we've got a scout over here for CoCa, keeping an eye on that 3rd base. He wants to know when is the 3rd base going to go down. Himself is taking a 3rd base, so he's got to feel good here. CoCa's got to be feeling pretty good. You know, he's got the tech lead, he's got this 3rd base down sooner. Look at all these overlords for JaeDong. I'm surprised he hasn't pulled these back yet. He knows there's a spire. So that's questionable play there from JaeDong. He's got overlords all over the place. I guess he just hasn't realized that, oh yeah, that spire is going to make Muta, and I'm going to lose all my overlords in front of my base. Or he just doesn't care because he's sending in a lot of Zerglings over here. He figures, you know what, maybe I'm too late to the party here. Let's at least take out the 3rd. He will be able to shut down that 3rd. There is not much out here for CoCa, and this 3rd should fall. Let's see if CoCa's going to get the cancel. Cancel goes down, but that drone doesn't live to tell the tale. Banelings making their way, going to take out a couple Zerglings. One of those goes down. And let's see if JaeDong's going to continue the pressure. 2 Banelings coming in from the back. Where did those guys come from? And a huge Zergling pack here from JaeDong is making his way into the... Yep, there he goes. He's going to make his way into the natural. He's going to put those Zerglings on a hold position and take out quite a few Zerglings. And at the same time, I'm seeing all the overlords there from JaeDong moving out across the map. So he's okay. That bought himself a little bit of time. He took out the 3rd. He saved his overlords. He kept the Mutas back. He's getting his own 3rd up. Very timely attack there from JaeDong to send those Zerglings in right when those Mutas popped. Bought himself a little bit of time, did a little bit of damage, but now the chance to do damage is all in CoCa's hands. He's got a lot of Muta out, but look at this. JaeDong is right behind him with these 11 Muta coming out. It's just going to be a couple seconds where CoCa's got free reign in his base to do as much damage as possible. He's going to go for the Queens, but the Mutas do pop, and there seems to be more Mutas for JaeDong as soon as those reinforcements showed up. And CoCa's going to be forced to retreat. The 3rd base is going to go down for JaeDong. CoCa does not want that 3rd base to stay up. This is kind of the battleground for Zerg. Oh no, and he doesn't get the cancel there. JaeDong thought the Mutas were going to be there in time. Did not happen. Spinecrawler goes up for CoCa beforehand. And this is quite cool. I love this. I love what he did here. He used the Overlord to drop creep to throw down Spinecrawler. And if you threw down like 3 or 4 Spinecrawlers here, maybe not even that many. One worked out just fine. But if you threw down 2, you could easily get your hatchery up. And that was a really cool use of Overlord drop there. That's really cool for Zerg players. I haven't seen a Zerg player do that yet, to just maintain his 3rd against those constant Zergling run-bys. And that's a really cool idea there. Once again, JaeDong should manage to hold. He's trying to suicide all those Zerglings. Not going to be enough. The reinforcements there from those Zerglings will deal enough damage to take out those Zerglings before that base falls. And we just have a Muta party. This is the Muta party I was talking about earlier. Muta versus Muta. Let's check the unit count. 16 versus 14. JaeDong with the lead. And CoCa's just continuing to send some Zerglings over here across the map, keeping them busy while the Muta runs straight into that new Spore Crawler, which does 30 damage versus Biological. That is a lot, guys. These Muta only have 120 life. Do some serious amounts of damage. The Muta doing the flying V. It's funny to see like the Mutas flock like that, like you know, birds in the sky. It's pretty cool. Third base up, working well for CoCa. Has got the spore crawlers up, making another spine crawlers. Went straight for that gas. JaeDong over here just now getting his up. The base is a little bit damaged. Upgrades as far as we can see. Both players have +1 armor. +1 armor is the de facto go-to upgrade for Muta versus Muta battle. The upgrades for air are about the same, but we'll see if this battle is going to go whose way. And must be some new music I'm hearing now. You guys hear that new music for StarCraft? I wonder if they added new music, because I have never heard that music before, and I played a lot of StarCraft. Anyways, that's cool. Anyways, besides that, Overlord's going to go down, and JaeDong is thinking, oh yeah, get some sweet Overlord kills, and that's going to definitely cause CoCa to get supply blocked on the left side of the map. On the bottom left, we have a Zergling run by. He's going to get a couple drone kills, but the reinforcements from JaeDong will manage to stabilize in his base there. If he gets the queen, that'll be big there too. Not going to get the queen though. Let's check a worker count while we're at a 51 versus 53. Pretty similar for both players. And the unit counts for both players. 25 versus 26. Muta. Pretty even game at this point. We've had some back and forth for a while there. It looked like CoCa was going to manage to keep his pretty strong lead, but he lost his third due to JaeDong's attack. JaeDong did some more damage there. He did some early damage as well. And now it's just kind of evened up. Both players kind of sitting around with the Muta-Zergling combination. And CoCa's spreading the creep across the middle of the map. JaeDong's he's slowly spreading it, kind of getting out there. And now we have the Muta dance. Who is going to win the Muta dance? Some Zerglings way over here for JaeDong, looking for some bases, but he's not going to find anything. Just the 3 bases up there for CoCa. Getting some, I love this. Look at that, getting the pathogen glands upgrade over here for CoCa. He's going to looking to get some infestors out. And infestors can really change the tide of a fight. If you have a really close Muta versus Muta fight and you just land 1 fungal there, or even 2, like when they're all clumped up, that's the amount of damage that deals is just staggering, considering if there's like 25 Muta stacked up, that deals a serious amount of damage. 4th base going up for JaeDong on the top left part of the map. Both players. I gotta check the unit count while we're at 30 versus 36. Oh no, look at that, getting a nice hit there first. JaeDong is paying a little bit more attention there to CoCa. CoCa will fall back, let these guys heal up. I don't think he actually lost anything there. 3 infestors now coming out now, and this is the point where you don't even want to engage a fight as CoCa. If you have infestors coming out, you want to wait, you want to buy time, play defensive, and just wait for those infestors to come out. Then you want to go for a fight. You don't want to go for a fight whenever you haven't had a chance for your investment, which are the infestors in this situation, to come to fruition. 4th base going up in the bottom left part of the map for CoCa. Like I said up here, the 4th base for JaeDong is also going up. And CoCa is really trying to fight for this position over here. And it may be giving JaeDong a false sense of security because he does not know about this base yet down here. Even though he has an Overlord here, it's not in vision just yet enough, but he will be able to see those gases being taken. No, he's not actually. So JaeDong's probably thinking, yeah, awesome, he doesn't have his 4th base yet. Okay, now I may have taken it, but he's got to feel pretty good in his situation, thinking, okay, my base is up. I'm pretty sure he hasn't taken the 4th base yet. I've got vision down here, haven't yet seen that, and he's been holding this base off for quite a while with his Zerglings. The infestors are out. He does see it. Will he focus the infestor? No, he's just going to run on by there. But the infestors are out. CoCa looking for a run by. But look at this JaeDong with great Overlord placements. You'll see so much on the map. Zerglings versus Muta, or Muta versus Muta, and the 5 infestors come out. Those are game changers right there. JaeDong cannot fight that. He has to run away, or at least run away long enough so the infestors won't be in the fight. Zerglings running by up to the top, going to do a little bit of damage. Some more Zerglings down here. Infestors still alive, still have quite a bit of energy. And these Zerglings are dealing a lot of damage down here. And this is going to force CoCa to retreat. It looks like it. Nope. The Zerglings are going to show up, but it's still going to force him to pull all his Muta back, all his infestors. But I don't really think he needed to do that at this point. He really needs to deal some damage with these infestors while he can, while he's got the lead. Because right now we see JaeDong himself trying to get some infestors into the game. Supply 192 for CoCa and 182 for JaeDong. Now he's using that burrow for those infestors, trying to catch JaeDong off guard here. He's going to pop up. Not going to be soon enough. JaeDong too quick. He's going to fall back. CoCa just going to continue the pressure, and this is exactly what he needs to do. He just needs to pressure with these infestors while he can and land a fungal. But it's so hard to land a fungal now with those new that new projectile. And look at this, all over the place. CoCa's going to deal a lot of damage to the main. He took out the fourth with all the muta, but at the same time, JaeDong is going to go for a counterattack. He wants to take out his opponent's third. Also, you can do the most damage. The main is cleared up. The top left is cleared up, and now the fungal goes down on a lot of those Zerglings. But so much is going to die over here. The Queen's probably going to die. He's going to lose a lot of drones, and that trade sort of went. It's hard to say. I would say it went a little bit better for CoCa, just because he still has his base up. He can still mine from his base. That's extra gas. And now JaeDong is well aware of this fourth base down here. The muta do show up, but they're going to fight those spore crawlers straight up. I guess he has enough of them, but the infestors might get too close. The projectile, no! Not going to happen. Didn't get close enough. But that would have been huge right there. Another spine crawler going to go down. Base still alive here. JaeDong trying to rebuild his fourth base. More infestors now out for JaeDong, or actually his first batch of infestors. So the infestor advantage. Ooh, he got one there. The infestor advantage for CoCa. His timing didn't really work out. He didn't want to push his luck, I guess. He felt a little bit safer. Another base is going to get killed for JaeDong. CoCa doing a really good job of just denying that fourth base. And these infestors, oh, if those guys pop up and fungal his opponent's infestors, JaeDong, oh my god. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Another Zergling run by, just all over the place. Zergling run by, oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, what? He gets the fungal because he saw him burrow. He needs to land another fungal. Oh, he gets another fungal. Oh my god, is he gonna fungal? There's so much being killed there. Is he gonna get it? He didn't get it. Oh my god, I was like, oh, there it is. There it is. Oh my god, that happened. Oh my god. CoCa still has got a couple infestations, but so does JaeDong. And that was amazing. He got all of those kills there with those infestors. Oh god. Stay broad, guys. Stay broad, stay safe. Oh man. And a huge fungal there for both players. Who's gonna die? It's hard to say. There's just infestors everywhere. The majority of JaeDong's forces are taking out the drones, and a couple of those did get taken out. There's a run by in the top right, but not much happened. He killed most of that stuff off. Most of those Zerglings did get taken. Let's check the unit count. 26 versus 33. We do have JaeDong with the lead in the muta, but of course way behind in infestors. Look at that, CoCa up to 14 infestors. A couple more mutas getting taken out now. And CoCa's got to feel pretty good in this situation. There's a couple more mutas showing up at the party. And the closer and closer he gets to maxing out on this infestor muta combo, the sicker his army composition is going to be. Still can't get this third up. He's got a burrowed Zergling in there. That's so annoying for JaeDong. Cannot make that fourth base up there. And he's going to have to send a queen, something up there with an overlord to, an overseer to take that out. Get his base back. But now, while the muta's away, the other mutas will play. This constant attack here from JaeDong, this back and forth battle from both of these players. He's going to deal a lot of damage, take out another queen, takes out the spore crawler, and really managed to get away. Oh no, he's going to take a lot of hits there and lose a muta. But at the same time, another muta flock. Oh god, look at this JaeDong with a double muta control, but he's going to lose 3 mutas, 4 over here. This muta flock over here is going to get away. But JaeDong splitting his forces, which is, the kind of the smart thing to do in this situation. Whenever you can kind of lose your entire army to one fungal, and there's multiple bases to attack, it makes sense to split up your muta forces because you don't need that many mutas to run in there and just single-handedly destroy a whole worker line. So JaeDong showing his micro control this game, doing a really good job of just controlling the mutas, keeping them split up, dealing lots of damage, and keeping his opponent from taking this base in the top right here. Now JaeDong just forced through some long-distance mining. He's mined out at his natural, mined out his main, Hydrogen going down. Zerglings and muta going to make their way to the third base. The fourth base is also getting attacked by just Zerglings. That will get cleaned up pretty easily, but the big force over here on the right, the fungal lands, gets a lot of muta, but those infestors will not be able to continue that because those guys are just too far away, and the mutas will be able to take out those infestors so quickly if they just get a little bit too close, and they weren't perfectly clumped up there. But this is just an insane number of infestors. 23 infestors versus 0. Just a ridiculous infestor count. I wonder what CoCa's going to do with this. And still, he has not taken that base. JaeDong's got to be thinking, I built that base like 10 times, I swear to God. Why is this base not being built? Both players really low as far as the money goes. JaeDong down to, double digits in money. Now he's making an overseer. There we go. Making that overseer, he should have made it right there, but that's good enough. He's realized that 2 more Muta's getting taken out by those infestors. Spore Crawler valiantly tried to make its way to the front lines, but didn't last very long. CoCa now on the offensive. He's got a nice supply lead. Let's check the army supply lead while we're at it. 102 versus 150. Big lead here for CoCa. JaeDong still trying to do some counterattacks, get himself back in the game, but it might be too much here. So many infestors. Oh my god, there's just so many infestors. You can drop infested Terran all day long. And I don't know if, I mean, there's really nothing he can do about it. This is just forcing JaeDong into a base race scenario. And the base race has begun. The 4th base goes down there for CoCa. But with this many infestors, is he going to turn around? It seems like he's going to turn around and not just going to go straight into the main there with a couple infestors. Or I guess he's got some Zerglings over there. This base still is alive, but not very long. The Zerglings from JaeDong will take that out. And these infestors, they could manage to snipe all those Muta. No, too slow. Nope, actually managed to get 5 of them there. And those guys are not long for this world. They do get taken out there, and CoCa slowly whittling away JaeDong. JaeDong trying everything possibly. Holy shit, he managed to kill that base. I didn't think that base was going to survive. That base does manage to go down. So it's 2 base versus 2 base, but I mean, essentially no one's mining. The Zerglings take out that Spire, which I guess is sort of relevant, even though he doesn't really have enough money to make any more Muta. Everything counts this far in the game. But, I mean, JaeDong is just he's going everywhere where CoCa isn't going. That's kind of his strategy. His strategy is stay away from those damn infestors, because those things will kill everything I've got. He's out of Zerglings at this point. He's leaving a couple units back of his base. He's going to go make another attack. There's 1 Spore Crawler here for defense, 1 Queen, a couple Zerglings spread around. Just random stuff all over there. The top left base that was being hidden by JaeDong does manage to get taken out. CoCa, World Hide and Seek, base Hide and Seek champion 2013. And JaeDong now, wow, JaeDong managed to get up to 1,000 minerals. That's crazy. And is he going to get trapped here? Oh no, he's flying straight to the Mutaflock. He's going to get a lot of hits on him. Oh no, he's going to lose so many Muta. 4 or 5 Muta go down there, look like. And the fungal goes down. Oh my god, that would have been terrible. Oh, it is terrible. He got a lot of fungals in there, but it's not going to be enough. He only managed to get 2 down there. The Muta will be able to heal up. There's just too much. The force from CoCa is just a massive training across the map here with this huge number of infestors. 29 to be exact versus the 5 of JaeDong. JaeDong not giving up the spirit of a champion. Muta all over the place, taking out a gas geyser. He's slowly whittling away his opponent here, and it's not out of the realm of possibilities for JaeDong to still win this game. I mean, the Muta are so mobile, they can deal so much damage. There's just such a little amount of defense here for CoCa, and all these drones are going to get taken out. That's pretty big, but he's got to run, he's got to run, he's got to run. There's more Muta there for CoCa, I think. 29 versus 18, yeah, definitely more Muta there for CoCa, and JaeDong is forced to get out of there, but he's going to pay the price in Muta deaths. Production, really, that's the saddest production tab I think I've seen in a long time. But this is a scrappy game for sure. Changelings there from JaeDong are keeping an eye on the main movements of those infestors, behind the lines Zerglings. The changelings are being extremely useful here, and if he can get a fungal, oh my god, if he's going to get another huge set of fungals here, nope, Muta take him out. It's not going to be enough to take out those infestors. He had a good idea there. He's going to go for round 2. And more Zerglings here from just JaeDong across the map, continuing to pressure his opponent and whittling away his opponent's base while he's building up. Look at all these Spore Crawlers he's got over here. He's building the defense, and JaeDong is definitely playing this really smart. Just continuing to try and work at his opponent. He's playing these guerrilla tactics very well. The Zergling run-bys, trying to pick off the infestors with the other Brood infestors. A couple units here from CoCa just kind of going around the map, throwing some infested Terran to deal with these annoying drones, just mining. Annoying drones here from CoCa. Trying to end this game. CoCa's saying, I'm 50 supply ahead of you. What are you doing, JaeDong? Get the hell out of my game. JaeDong does not feel the same. JaeDong has a chance to win. He will do it. The defenses are up for JaeDong, and CoCa is just playing this super safe. He is mining long distance over here with what seems to be 8 workers. 8 workers versus 31. What? A new base here for JaeDong going up. This is the newest base we've seen in a while. And if he can get some defense up here and he goes unscouted for the time being, that could change the tide of the game. Oh, a couple more Muta for JaeDong are going to get picked off there. by the massive flock. Uh-oh. He doesn't want to stick around for those infestors. He needs to split up, but no, he's going to lose 5 or 6 Muta there. JaeDong, geez, it's like he's battling so hard to stay relevant in this game, but CoCa's just walking around with the bigger stick. But JaeDong is like the quicker, nimbler guy. This is literally David versus Goliath, it seems. Just Goliath as CoCa here, just waddling around the map, trying to just hit him straight up for a fight, and JaeDong is just looking every chance he can get, but no, CoCa's had enough of it. He's going to take all his infestors, go straight on here. Huge fungals on all the Muta. Oh my god, those Mutas are so low, but is it going to be enough to kill him? And not going to be enough. Those Spore Crawlers do so much damage. He's lost almost every single one of his Muta. But the infestor count here for CoCa is a massive count. 26 those infestitarian will be able to kill that base off. Lickety split. CoCa, well aware of the base in the top left, did see Zergling up there. The Zergling run by for JaeDong in the bottom right. This is not over, guys. This is not over. CoCa did manage to deal a lot of damage to this base, even though there's not much to mine here. That base is down. And JaeDong with the Muta count lead, 11 versus 6. He's going to take out this base, and what is he? Oh god, that was a perfect paneling. What does CoCa have as far as bases go? He's got some evolution chamber, or sorry, some geysers, and then this base right here, and that's it. These infestors have to stay here to defend this base. But they're just so god. Look at all these infestors. So the infestor up here dropping all those infestitarian. But JaeDong still has. He's got some infestors over here. He's got some over here. Oh no, that was good. Just everything matters at this point in the game. Not Oz. What did I say? Oz. CoCa managing to take out 2 more Mutas this game. But slowly, it's like the tide. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Can't explain that. No. You can easily explain why CoCa's winning this game, and exactly why. Well, the production tab is like non-existent. I just put up the unit tab for the timing. Oh, I thought I didn't have the production tab up there for a while. I was like, what the hell? Why don't I have the production tab up? But no, it's up. Just nothing's happening. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's very easy to explain why Oz has got the how do I keep calling him Oz? Oz is on my brain here. It's very easy to explain why CoCa's got this game in the bag. I mean, his plays don't. I mean, after it kind of went to a stalemate, it seems like, where JaeDong's kind of hitting and running. JaeDong has definitely been the more cost-efficient one. Not like this overall, but in recent memory, it seems like he's just been more cost-effective with his hit and runs. His managed to take out a lot of those infestation. CoCa's just kind of walking around, killing stuff with whatever he sees. Just because his army count is so much larger. But look at the supply. The supply is dropping dramatically. We used to be in triple digits, and now it's 48 versus 22, and most of that's probably army supplies. Yeah, so 49 armor supply, 1 worker supply for CoCa. Muta gonna go take out that extractor. Screw the overlords. Go for the buildings. And oh, this is a lot of infestors. This is a lot of infested Terran. They're gonna take out this base very easily, but are they gonna have enough energy left over to do more damage? Oh no, JaeDong with another nice fungal is coming in with fungals left and right. He's gonna kill some more infestors. These guys are gonna down. Oh, looks like he killed 2 or 3 there. Oh, 2 more gonna go down. What the hell? This is insane, JaeDong. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was hilarious. It was like a infestor dodgeball over there. This base for JaeDong was on the top. He's alive in the top left. 4 workers versus 1 workers. There's more changelings on the map. There's more changelings on the map than workers. Oh my god. 4 mutas versus 4 mutas. 13 infestors versus 1 infestor. That's the game changer right here, guys. Is that infestor count? Those units that come back for free are huge. And CoCa, is he aware of this new base up here? No, he's not aware of that base. He's got a changeling over here. But these will die. JaeDong needs to pick up those spore crawlers because at this point, everything matters. He needs to pick up these guys too. He can't drop down creep. He's going to lose his bailing nest. He's going to have an extractor. And then another extractor. And then 2 more extractors. Okay, he's mining again. Good job. JaeDong still mining. More than his opponent actually is at this point. 1 drone being produced. Let's go back to the... Well, let's go back to the units tab. CoCa in his base just defending. Muta versus Muta battle. The 4 versus 4 Muta fight. Oh, God. 41 minutes, 50 seconds into this game. One Zergling. Oh, Hero Zergling taking out 2 Changelings. Go to hell, Changelings. I do not want to let you see me killing this Extractor. 4 Mutas do show up, and we'll take out that 1 Zergling. And, you know, CoCa isn't mining, really. He's got a drone, I think. Or actually, maybe a drone. Let's check the income for both players. 400 versus 0. So, yeah, JaeDong is 12 workers now. I mean, unless CoCa scouts this base up there, see, he still hasn't seen that base, but now he might see with those infestors. He sees the creep. Is he going to turn around? Is CoCa going to turn around? The Muta fight still going on. The fungal whiffs. 3 versus 4. JaeDong is still running on the retreat. Those fungals just keep whiffing. He's giving it everything he's got. And these infestors did not see the... I mean, they saw part of the base, but they have to know it's there. But defenses are going up, and the Muta are on full retreat. 3 Muta versus 3 Muta here. This is like a car chase in ZvZ. It just goes on and on. Never mind. I said it, and they just ruin it. Oh, the boys in blue found... Nope. The boys in blue are chasing down the evil guys in the red. And those Muta... Oh, no. They make one wrong turn, and JaeDong is going to lose all of his Muta. All 3 of them. Another fungal was down there for JaeDong, but no, not enough to take out those infestors for CoCa. CoCa now sees the final base. There's the GG from JaeDong, and a well-played game from both players. Finally, CoCa managed to deal the death blow there after an amazing attempt from JaeDong to stay relevant in this game for like the last 20 minutes. It seems like just multiple counterattacks, Zerglings, Muta harass, splitting up his Muta, and CoCa just played this safe, steady, build up a massive infestor count, and just sit there and wait for him to win. That seems to be what happened. But anyways, guys, really fun game, ZvZ here. This was game number 1 in a best-of-3 series. If you want to see more from this series, make sure to like and subscribe. You can find more of my stuff at youtube.com/EonChikino. See you guys later.